Tenable. Yep. Man, this is one I've been trying to get my hands on for a while. And I almost missed them. This is a Tenable Bömbur. 3.5-inch blade. It's a Medgar Messer design. Stonewash D2 Bloom by Carta. So yeah, let's get a look. The Bömbur. I mean, these came out and sold out quick. Maybe with the Medgar's pedigree attached to it, you know, maybe that had something to do with it. But it's got the Tenable cleaning cloth and some paperwork, all that good stuff. Look at the size of this thing. Wow. What a big, thick beast, a bruiser. Which doesn't surprise considering the designer, right? I think they're kind of known for these big bruiser of a knife things. Alright, look at this. Blue micarta. It's kind of smooth. I mean, it's a good micarta, but it's kind of smooth. It's got a lanyard hole. Pocket clip's kind of trick. It's like a, I don't know, it's been milled. Yeah, so it's got 2 anchor points, but then it's one solid piece, but it's been milled hollow. Yeah, that's interesting. Let's get the blade out, man. Enough dilly-dallying. Thumb flick? Yeah, I think thumb flick first. Liner lock, so I'm not worried about locking myself out. Let's just get the blade. Okay. Wow. Look at this thing. I mean, yeah, if you're into chunky knives, there's some oil on the blade. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Well, I can tell you just first impressions, they've done it right, for sure. Oh, look at the action on it. Wow. All right. Yep, there's the Spidey flick. And I see fuller, both sides. Yep. Yep. And, is that a front flipper? I'm going to say no for me. Yeah, fuller. Money. It's got some kind of backspacer in here too. Is that G10? It looks like titanium. It's not magnetic. Sounds like metal. I don't know. We'll see. Interesting. Yeah, what a tank. It's an absolute tank, man. Yeah, it's a large knife. You know, as folding pocket knives go, it's a large to an extra large. Yes. Oh, I like that thumb stud right there. Huge, thick blade stock. I mean, that's pushing 1/4 of an inch. I'm not a big ruler guy, but I gotta see. I mean, you put me up on odd or weird, and, you know, yeah, I'm curious like the next guy. Three-eighths. Wow. Yeah, right at 3/8 of an inch. Oh, man. Big. All right, well, let's get in it. We definitely got to get in it. Yeah, solid. Wonderful. I'm going to run that pocket clip before I do it, though. Yeah. All right, standard, big, thick stuff. Yeah, it run it all the way to the hilt. Boy, the design of the pocket clip, that's the design. It's leaving, I mean, how much is that? It's leaving 1 inch out of the pocket. Interesting. Ton of traction there. I mean, whew. Yeah, that thing in pocket, especially on this thick stuff right here, I'm going to expect it to be there when I go looking for it, even though it's big. And the weight of it all is going to want to throw itself out of my pocket. On that thick stuff, yeah, there's no chance. That ain't going nowhere. The thin stuff, Same thing. Wonderful retention and grip in the pocket. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I like it. They did good. Yeah. Wonderful pocket clip. I mean, for a big bruiser of a knife, it's not as deep, I think, as you'd like it necessarily, but wonderful retention. And I think it's deep enough that the balance doesn't get shifted, you know? Yeah. Well, let's get in here. What are these? What are the markings on the blade? I didn't look at all that. Megger Messer, Bömbur, nice stonewash, Tenable, D2, and then a serial number here. Or maybe it's a model number. Yep, very cool. All right, now we're going to get in. No more games. Is that a T10? Let me make sure before I go too far. Yep. Yeah, it has some wobble there, so. Doesn't surprise me on such a big knife, right? I think I'm spinning. Yep. Which, if memory serves me, I don't remember these being locked or captured pivots. So, sounds about right. Going to use my little T10 here. Let's get that lined up so I can hold it flat. And if I remember right, it's going to be backwards. Yeah, the screw's actually coming out the other side. There it is. That's okay. Because it's that way, I'm going to be able to flip it around and do it right, in my opinion. Right? Bring that screw in from the non-show side. So that means I'm going to try to take off this non-show side and get everything apart from here. So these two screws go all the way through the scale and into the spacer, but not over to the other scale. Yeah, everything just lifted right off of there. Look at the size of that pivot. Everything is bigger here, man. Even the bearing is big. Nice big back spacer. Pretty dry in here. Yep. Is this titanium? I think it is. Well, and there's no oil under it, so the only reason I'm taking it off is so that I can check it to see if it's titanium. This is titanium. I think it is. Yeah, it's got a titanium backspacer and a titanium pocket clip. I mean, neat little features on a budget piece, and it is a budget piece. As big as it is, I believe it's priced under $75. I'll verify that. I'm gonna check because I don't. If I talk about price, then I don't want to leave you hanging. Like if I'm saying it's a budget piece under $75, I just need to talk about it. Is it or isn't it? I like to kind of get the price last because it's hard to get a sense for value until you check out the knife. Like, if I check the price first and I go, hey, this is a $50 knife. Well, as I'm checking it out, I'm flip flopping. It's like, hey, for $50, this thing's awesome. And then the next thing I check, and it's like, yeah, that kind of digs into that value. And I spend the whole time trying to justify up or down the price of the knife. So I kind of don't like, and and listen, I buy most of these knives, so like at some point I knew what the price point was, but the truth is, by the time I get looking at these, I don't remember. I have no idea what I paid for this and how much it is and all that. But I am gonna look as soon as I get to a natural break point, which will probably be once everything's clean. Maybe I'll just wait till I get it all back together and keep you in suspense. I'm not really in suspense. But I sort of am because I said something about it being a budget piece, and I don't know, is it or isn't it? Because it'll change the way you look at it. Even you're looking at it now. If I go, oh, they want $150 for it. I mean, you're gonna look at this a certain way. But if I said, hey, it's under $50, you're gonna look at it another way. And some people who are fans of Medgard are going to go, I don't care what it is, I want one. Or I own 4 of them. You know, there's that crowd. It's probably why I couldn't get one. Because they're big fans of these overbuilt beasts that they design. And when they dropped, they bought every model, 2 of them. I'm not knocking it because listen, I've been collecting sub, Kaisers and Tucson's for a long time, and I got proof. Man, yeah, too much proof. I'm gonna put one of these. Actually, I think I could just put them all in because I'm not checking action or any of that. The action on this thing was really nice. It didn't need no influence from me. Pocket clip, same. I didn't need to tune it. It's in good shape, man. So I think I'll just put both of these in. Same thing with this front scale screw here. But it appears that I'm going to have to hold on to. Nope, it let me tighten it right up. Yeah, tight as it can be. Oh, does that thing run? Got some light oil on it. It didn't appear to have any lubrication on it at all. And oh my goodness, this thing run good. If that D2 is sharp as it should be, I mean, you got to be careful here because that thing, that comes down on your finger, you're going to need stitches because it's coming with force. Wow. Yeah, this thing. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I put a little extra stank on that pivot. Yeah, it didn't affect nothing. Oh, well, let's talk about this action. Um, I mean, it's A level. It's such a big knife, but it runs really well. I mean, the Fuller Spidey Flick, the little cutout hole Spidey Flick is very intuitive, easy to function. The thumb flick in that hole is, to me, that's money. But the Fuller works as well. I don't think that's a front flipper. It just looks like it is the way that they got it. Nice big stop pin. I mean, even in my little just let the weight of the knife lock it up. so good. This full titanium backspacer, come on, man. Wonderful. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to give it an A on the action. Let's talk about the ergonomics. Very comfortable in hand, powerful grip with this big knife. Not so confident, very confident. Look, there's enough of a finger guard created here that I'm going to definitely whoop it up there and go whoop to. It's a confident grip. It's got cool jimping and a bunch of it, but it's not very sharp. It's not combat by any means. It's a long stretch from being like combat type jimping. I can press as hard as I want and just push right past it, but it does provide some texture. So it is helping to lock me into that grip. Reverse grip, cap it. It's a big knife, but I can get here to cap that. And then bonus points. Yeah, this is here. My palm is tucked well behind this recessed finger guard profile in the scales here. And so this is the money grip here. Really powerful grip. I can hammer with this. Yeah, very nice. The pocket clip is solid. Let's check lockup. That is a lot of blade and heft smacking down in there, but we're, I don't know, 40% locked up, but the whole width of the liner lock is behind that blade. So very confident lockup. Let's check it for safety. Full length backspacer, so there's no contact there. Ooh, that tip looks awful precarious there, but there's enough of a rise up on that backspacer to keep me off of that tip. So it's almost like they designed the backspacer to keep me off the blade here and here. Yeah. And the clip is awesome. So clip is awesome, tip's good, no contact through the back. As long as the blade is closed, let's check that detent. Yeah, nice and snappy. It's going to hold that in there. There's no detent lash. Very nice. All right. Well, D2, almost as thick as a finger. Did they get the sharpening right? It's got a toothy edge on it. You know, more of a work type edge instead of a show off and whittle thin paper edge. Very toothy, but it's very sharp. And very consistent. The grind all the way up over this, exaggerated hump is consistent. Looks wonderful. All the way up and over to the tip. Yep, both sides. Very nice. Yep, I mean, it's done well. So what are we left? The whole how much thing. Let me see. Okay, well, I technically for me, it's still a budget piece. And the reason being is because it's under $75. I used to say budget was $50 and under, but I, I the way prices have gone with knives, the under $50 is kind of what I used to say was under $30, you know, and so this one is under $75. And so that makes it a budget piece to me. So it's priced pretty well. I mean, you're getting a lot of knife here for that price. It's definitely a hog of a knife, and it's got some cool features: the backspacer, the pocket clip, this massive blade. It's pretty neat. So I did find this one will probably be over at Timber's Edge Knives, but I did find at the Tenable site they have this micarta, but in like OD green. And then they have a brown, like a dark brown frag pattern with a black coated blade and black hardware. And it's pretty cool. I do think I want to try the frag pattern. Yeah. All right. Well, the Tenable Bömbur. I think that's how you say it. Appreciate y'all watching.